Hi guys, welcome back to UniCommunity Co. This week we're going to be flipping a thrift find. If you guys watched my estate sale shopping video, then you saw this half moon table that I found for $5. Let me show you what it looked like before I got started upcycling it. Okay, y'all, this is my little half moon table. That's my cat. But this is the half moon table I'm talking about. I got it from an estate sale for $5. Not a bad deal at all. It does need quite a bit of sanding on the legs, and I think we're gonna paint those, and then we should see if we can stain the top. And I have this right outside my bathroom and right below Kylie Jenner. So I think we're gonna sneak in a little, creep. I think we're gonna sneak in a little makeover of this space as well. And there's my kitty. This is Shelby, everybody. Anywho, let's get to the upcycle. So to start out this upcycle, the first thing I did is I started sanding the legs. I went ahead and I just hand sanded the legs with some 60 grit sandpaper to scuff them up for the paint to adhere to them. Then I power sanded the top of the table and something a little funky happened. And let me tell you about it. I just wanted to pause and show y'all what is happening on this tabletop. So I am unable to remove all of the stain off of here. And it's sanding in this pretty cool pattern, if I can be honest. Which makes me wonder if A, we should just paint the tabletop, or B, if we should stain it still and see what kind of cool design comes out. Rolling with the punches, I decided to do just that and go over the tabletop with our favorite Varathane stain in the color Vintage Aqua. You guys know I absolutely adore this color. I would literally stain everything in my house this color if everything in my house could be stained. Came out so cool with this kind of like tiger stripe effect, which I think part of it was the fact that the stain from the brown wasn't coming off, but also I tried to do certain kind of like alternating swipes when I was applying the stain, so it's possible that's also how I achieved this look. After the tabletop was stained, I did go ahead and I primed the legs. Now this never happens, y'all, but I knew I wanted to paint the legs white, so I went ahead and I primed them with Rust-Oleum's primer in gray, just because that's what I happen to have, and it actually worked out very well because when it came time to paint the legs with our bare interior paint, because that's what we have, in the color white, I really only needed like 1 or 2 layers, which worked out fantastically compared to past projects. So now that everything is stained and painted, it was time for a top coat. And this time I didn't have a matching Varathane top coat that I wanted to use, so I tried this resin spray that I found from Cast and Craft. It was a little bit old, so I'm not sure that I got the real effects, but it worked, but it didn't really work how I wanted it to work. So I might go over the table again with a water-based stain from Varathane in the future. With the table all upcycled and flipped, it was time to make over the space. As I mentioned, this table is going right outside my bathroom in my apartment. And that same Kylie Jenner calendar has been hanging there forever. Don't ask me why. So what I did is I made a little macrame feather wall hanging like I have up behind me using an old chair spindle. So this chair spindle actually came from my kitchen chair makeover video. So if you haven't seen that, I will link a card up above. So after you get done watching my estate sale video, you can watch that one as well. The other thing that I put in this space are these 2 vintage crewels. Crewel. So these are like the hand embroidered, hand stitched little pictures that if you saw in my entryway makeover video, I have another one that I thrifted as well, and I didn't know the name for it until now, which is Cruel, as I spelled for you. So these have the most vibrant yellow frames. I put them there to highlight and contrast with our teal color. And then I just decorated the table with some plants and a few other trinkets. So that is all for our half moon table thrift flip. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. And if you like me and you like more weird projects like DIYing, upcycling, thrift flips, repurposing, candle making, macrameing, whatever it is, please subscribe to UniCommunity Co. We would love to have you in the Uni community. Thank you all for watching this video. I will see you next time for another strange thing. Okay, bye.